Hi, everyone. Sorry, I had to remove that. So in today's video, it's going to be relatively quick. What we're going to do is I wanted to show you how to make an easy braids hairstyle if you are working from home and you are joining lots of Zoom calls. Sometimes it gets boring, like wearing your hair down or just like up in a ponytail. Sometimes you can have like really cute hairstyles up in the back, but if you are on a video all the time or most of the day, nobody can really see the back of your hair. So for Zoom calls and video like work calls, it's always great to have some kind of like a cute style that people can see from the front. So this is what we're going to do today. So my hair is pretty long, as you can see, but you don't really need very long hair for this hairstyle. If your hair is, I would say, shoulder length or a little bit past shoulder length, that should be fine. My hair is parted here, so you can part your hair in any way that you want. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do one braid on this side and one braid on the other side. And it's gonna be like a hybrid braid. So it's still gonna look cute, but it's not gonna require a lot of effort or somebody else's help to braid your hair. So depending on where you part your hair, you can part it on the center, like I did, or on one of the sides. It really doesn't matter. It's whatever you like. And then try to part it evenly in the back. But again, we're working from home. Nobody can see the back of our hair, so it's okay if you mess up in the back a little bit. But I like to use this brush with like a very pointy back to separate my hair. Okay. I'm not going to be like super precise in the back. I'm just going to brush it. My hair is a little bit dirty. You can probably tell it's a little bit oily. But that is the perfect hairstyle if you haven't washed your hair in a while to braid it like that. So what I'm going to do also, I'm going to get a small hair clip like that. You can use any kind of hair pins or clips. And I'm gonna leave the fronts because I will curl the front of my hair to make it look even cuter. So maybe like this much I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna kind of put it back. Okay. So I'm gonna start with one side, and I do have hair extensions, like sewn in hair extensions. That's why my hair is so long, but my natural hair ends somewhere here. So my natural hair is below my shoulders. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, and you can use hair gel if you want, if your hair is a little bit frizzy, you can use a mousse, hair gel, or like hair paste. My hair is pretty oily right now, or you could use oil actually. The one that I like is available in all of the grocery stores and drugstores is the Moroccan oil. I think it's really good for your hair, so you can use a little bit of that if you want to smooth it out. But my hair is pretty oily at this point, so I'm not going to use any of that. Okay, so what you want to do, we're going to do like this French braid style, but it's going to be modified to make it easy for us. So what we're going to do is take part of the hair here, and you can kind of like approximately measure it. It doesn't have to be exact, but not like all of this portion. You can see like I'm kind of taking like half of the length here to my ear. And then what you're going to take is part of the hair here. And don't be afraid to take a lot. Like you don't need a thin chunk, not too thick, but not too thin either. And you'll see why in a second. Okay, so you got these two. And what you're going to do is you're going to twist the two hairs. So from now on, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be twisting these hairs as you pick up more hair on this side. So it's going to be like a faux braid, basically. And from this moment, we grabbed, I would say like small, not too small of a chunk of a hair, but on the small side. And from here on out, you want to grab more chunks of hair as you go along. Okay, So pull it tight, grab more hair. I am looking in my bathroom mirror at the same time. Okay, and you twist, okay? You pick up more hair. And you twist. Twist. And you kind of go back behind your ear as you go along. Your hair will naturally pull you that way, but just keep that in mind. Then you pull more hair. And you twist. And then you pull. See if I can pull it all. Yep. Okay. So this is kind of like where you're done is at the base of your ear, like right here. So you can see we did like a faux braid that goes on the side of your head, behind your ear. And the reason why I said grab larger chunks of hair is because like the area from here to here is really not that long. So what you want to do is be able to braid it all in one kind of straight line. If you grab less hair as you go along, your braid is not going to work. Or this faux braid is not going to work because your braid, like you'll come to the end of your ear, to the base of your ear, and you'll still have a lot of hair left over. There's a workaround for that as well, but it looks better if you kind of just grab larger chunks of hair. And I do have a little bit of hair sticking out here, and that's okay. We can fix it with like a hairpin later on. I'm not going to undo anything because I'm kind of in a hurry. So twist it, and then here you're going to do a regular braid. So now separate your hair in 3 equal parts. And then just continue with a regular braid down. Let me see what this looks like. So I'm gonna make my braid face the other way. Just to make it look a little bit cuter. Because it was facing sideways, and we don't want the braid facing sideways. Does not look good on Zoom calls. Okay, so I'm kind of just braiding it instead of from the front to back, from back to the front. Okay. Okay, so we're kind of done with one side, and what I'm going to do is you can always use a hairpin. I mean, you can leave it as is, to be honest, but if you want perfection, you can just put a hairpin in there. Probably not do a good job. There, to keep your hair at bay. And here you can see the side. I think it's like a very easy and cute hairstyle to work if your hair is dirty, especially. Okay, so let's try the other side. Okay, so again, half of your hair, like halfway through, from the top of your hair, from top of your head to the ear, like so halfway, and then grab the rest of the hair that's here and start twisting. Okay, we twist once, and then what we do is pick up larger chunk of hair with this hand. I'm gonna do both sides at the same time. Just pick up larger chunks of hair, twist it, pick up more hair, twist it, pick up more hair, twist it. As you can see, like I didn't pick up nearly as enough hair on this side compared to the other side to make it to make it end here, but that's okay. There wasn't that much hair left over at the bottom. Okay, so now we're gonna do somewhat the 3 equal parts. I'm gonna start braiding the bottom. And it may require you to practice a little bit. You may not get it right on your first try, and that's okay because this hairstyle is so easy. So you can just like do it. If you don't like the way it turns out, you can like redo your braid. It's really not a big deal. This braid is a little crooked, but I think it'll be okay. All right, I'm gonna turn on my curler, like a 1.5 inch curler to curl my front. And while we're waiting on it, so as you can see, this side of hair and then this side of hair, it's like a really cute hairstyle. I actually wear this hairstyle sometimes when I go play tennis outside, because like when you play tennis, you want your hair out of the way. And you wear like a hat usually or a visor because of the sun. And sometimes you just don't want to put your hair back all the time. I think this hairstyle is like super cute if you put like a little hat on or a little visor for the day. Like it looks super cute with that. But you could just leave it open like that too, and that's also cute. So, okay, so still warming up. So here I'm gonna finely brush it. And sometimes I put like a heat protector, which I think we should put. So I'm gonna use my Amika the heat protector. It's oil based. It smells so good. Here, just gonna put a little on the ends, and we can curl the ends too to make it look presentable. And what I do is kind of like curl it in one chunk and then see how it all goes. So we got to do it in 2 chunks. And my goal here is to have more beachy waves versus like tight curls. So I will probably set it with a hairspray afterwards. Okay, and I like to point my barrel down when I curl the front, and I curl away from the face on either side. So it's gonna go down and away from my face. That way it's kind of like even on both sides. Okay, we got these. Sometimes I may let like these hairs out too if I feel like it. And then let's curl like the bottom as well. So again, you're gonna point your barrel down because you want your curls to be vertical and face down. I think this part here just makes your look a little bit more put together, depending on the length of your hair, or if you have layers in your hair. If you put it in the braid, sometimes it looks uneven. So here you see like how better this one looks than this. So I'm gonna do the same thing with this braid. Okay. Here I'm aiming really to have more fluid direction down versus like a curl. So like this, and like that. Okay. I think we're looking cute. And what I'm going to do now with my fingers, I'm going to brush it to make it a little bit less defined. Okay. Okay. I'm going to brush it and I'm going to set it with a hairspray. Okay. This is what I have. It's not my favorite spray, but it will do. Okay. And this is it. This is the final look. Let me turn on the slides a little bit lighter. I'll try to take a better picture once we're done. Here, this kind of it looks like. And, I did talk through this video, so it took me 15 minutes, but it should take you under 10 minutes if you're doing it without recording a video. So, and I think like really cute earrings will look really nice on here too. Maybe like little hoops that you can wear. And this looks just like really cute for a video call. So I hope you liked today's video. And if you want more hair and makeup tips and skincare tips, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you, and I'll see you guys later.